here she is, big-time feel. No surprise there, the UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Rhonda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby. Dude, you gotta see what Ronda Rousey just did. And it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Ronda Rousey steps into the octagon, and this time she wants to leave with the belt. What a moment. All eyes are on the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion as she tries to succeed in defending the title yet again. She's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, man or woman, on this roster, and prohibitively favored yet again in defense of her title.
I love her confidence. I just love the way she carries herself as the champion. You don't have to know she's the champ to know she's the champ, because when you look at her, she has that star ability about her. And even though she has that, all of it's rooted in her fighting ability. She is one of the best the Octagon's ever seen.
And I do think she could be a double champion, but she was sort of reticent to hear that conversation. She is focused on the task in front of her tonight. Holm, set to fight Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Holly, the Preacher's daughter, Holm.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. While she draws rave reviews for her work ethic, for her conditioning, you know about the boxing accolades for the International Boxing Hall of Famer, Holly Holm. Kickboxing heavy attack, though, in the UFC, and that figures to be the approach in this matchup tonight. Rousey's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. All right, so with immediacy, the jiu-jitsu fighter closes the distance and gets her to the clinch. This is exactly where the kickboxer did not want to be early in this fight.
No, she wanted space, she wanted distance, she wanted it to be clean. This clinch position is anything but clean. And right now, she is exactly where she needs to be.
Oh, nice straight left. Crazy numbers round one. Nice jab by Rousey. Right on the button. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of it.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
good strike there by Holm. Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so...
Huge umpire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, big knee to the body.
Oh, big right hand.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, uppercut.
Holm getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Oh, lands another uppercut there. She's landed a few of those here tonight. That might have been the biggest of the bunch.
That was the best one because you see her opponent start to stagger back a little bit. She didn't see that one.
Right.
She expected right hand coming straight, so she slipped and ducked her head a little bit. Unfortunately, she ducked her head right into a beautiful uppercut.
Round two next.
Excellent work back there. Take a deep breath and relax. This is the round. You're gonna finish it. I want you to go out there with pressure. She's gonna try and take you down.
All right, let us now get you some highlights. Man, her body kicks were on point in that previous round.
She got to do exactly what she wanted. She said to us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, I am going to kick her in the body until her hands start to drop, then I'm going to go over the top. First phase of her plan is complete. Can she find the head kick to end the night?
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar.
Man, every time her opponent lands, that cut's getting worse.
The cut gets worse and worse. She needs to move her head or she's going to find herself in a lot of danger.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Looked like she landed a punch to the head there in the clinch. Well, she's not slowing. Strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get her right. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, practice space so she can evade her opponent from finishing it. Got to keep pressing. She's got to finish. Oh, landing some big shots too.
Execution by her there with that move. We'll see if she follows it up.
Really good job of managing space and knowing that she had the right distance to land that thing.
Well, masterful job by beautiful combination.
Nice.
Holm gets back up. Man, she is just relentless. Unbelievable. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Oh, so how about that? She gets the takedown late in the round. The persistence paid off, champ.
Persistence pays off. She is a cardio machine. So in order to secure a very big takedown like that late in the round, testament to her.
Well, Rousey's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show. Oh, saved by the bell there. There's the horn, end of the round. Thankfully, she will live to see another round. So back to the stool. She only has 60 seconds here to recover. We'll see if her corner physically and mentally can keep her in this fight. What a seminal moment there at the end of the round. All right, so the big moment in that previous round was the knockdown. We'll get you the replay now. DC, take us through it.
She was able to get her chance. She was able to find her moment. She recognized that an opportunity presented itself. She took it and landed that beautiful knockdown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Holm gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Another big shot to the head.
Oh, and there's another. Oh, she's hurt her here. Trying to finish this fight. Looking at her being to stop it anyway.
Oh, my God.
What a fight. So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
Well, this is what she expected. She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 28 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
So your winner tonight, Holly Holm, the Preacher's Daughter. She's been a little bit up and down in her UFC career. She was certainly up here tonight, and we have seen an uptick